Wait until you hear these juicy behind the scenes stories. We've gotten our first memoir from an America's Next Top Model contestant, and she is not leaving any detail out. No, we got to talk about it on today's Millennial Monday. Sarah was a contestant on America's Next Top Model Cycle 9, and she recently came out with her book, You Want to Be on Top. In it, Sarah talks about the chaotic filming. Contestants weren't allowed phones, they weren't allowed to read newspapers, books, and all of the clocks in the house on the appliances were disabled. So they never knew where they were going or what time it was. And the NDAs they had the models sign were serious. $5 million serious. And producers let contestants know that if they put any information at risk, they were coming for them and their families. A story that really stuck out to me was during the makeovers of Cycle 9. They gave Sarah short blonde hair, which she absolutely loved. Afterwards, they had a photo shoot in which Sarah said was really edgy. Producers then pulled Sarah for an on-screen interview in which they asked her if she thought her haircut made her more masculine and more plus size. They then asked her if she was worried that she bared her stomach in the photo shoot because she's plus size. Sarah recalls another photo shoot in which Mr. J was present. They dressed up Sarah in a trash bag and Mr. J was cheering her on. Afterwards, during her on-screen interview, they asked Sarah if she thinks they put her in a trash bag because she's plus size. And during her first runway experience, after they only had one dress that would fit Sarah and put her in shoes that were 2 sizes too small for her feet, on camera, they asked Sarah how she felt that another contestant bumped into her during the runway show. Sarah actually didn't recall this contestant doing that at all. However, producers told her what happened and then made her recall it on camera. They then asked her if she thinks the contestant bumped into her because she's plus size. Oh my god, this awkward moment with Tyra Banks. During makeover day, when they were showing all of the contestants what hair they were going to get, they showed Heather, an autistic contestant, that they were taking her long hair and making it into a short mullet. Everyone looked to see Heather's reaction and she was excited. She loved it. Tyra looked confused and changed her tune, saying that they actually weren't going to do that and they were going to leave her hair the way that it was. Sarah recalls Heather later on telling her that Tyra looked completely flabbergasted because this is a huge change for the autistic girl and they thought that she would react. The moment was so awkward that Tyra Banks actually had to re-record the audio in a voiceover. However, when we saw that episode of America's Next Top Model, no one ever knew that Tyra Banks was trying to punk this girl. There's so many more juicy tidbits in Sarah's book. I had such a hard time picking out a few. If you're an America's Next Top Model fan or even a reality television fan, I highly suggest this read. And if you want to check out Sarah and what else she's up to today, you can find her here.